Good morning, students. Yesterday, I taught you participle. Today, I will also teach you participle. You have also come to know that participle is a non-finite verb and it is called a verbal adjective. I have written some rules. How will you identify participle? Just I read the rule. When the two actions take place at the same time, when the two actions take place at the same time, the second action is present participle. I have written here, he watched television. He watched television enjoying ice cream. Here enjoying is an adjective because it qualifies ice cream. This is an adjective because ice cream has come here. Enjoying qualifies ice cream, so it is an adjective. And first I have written here second form watched television. He watched television enjoying ice cream. It means that enjoying is participle here, present participle here. Rule: when the two actions take place at the same time, it means that and there is no gap, we use present participle. Suppose seeing the principal, the students kept quiet. There is no gap. When the students saw the principal, they kept quiet. It means that seeing the principal, the first action seeing is present participle here, which I have been written here, seeing the principal. First of all, the students saw the principal and after that they kept quiet. So seeing has been used here as an present participle. Because seeing qualifies the principal. Seeing the principal, the students kept silent. And there are two verbs here, kept and seeing. Kept and the students kept. Who kept quiet? The students kept quiet. What did the students see? The students see the principal. So there are two subjects here and two verbs here. Principal, seeing the principal, the students kept quiet. Subject plus verb and participle. Verb is, as I have written here, ing form. You must have write ing form. So seeing is an adjective here. And again, next example, opening my eyes. I saw. There are two actions have been done here. Who saw? I saw. I saw. It means that verb must be used after subject. And opening my eyes, it means that opening is the verb. Who was opening? I was opening my eyes. So when there is one subject and two actions take place, then one subject should be written. I cannot write I opening my eyes because opening my eyes, this one takes I has been used here as subject plus verb, and I has been used for opening. So two verbs here, opening has been used for I and saw has been used for I. So there are two actions, subject plus verb, and here verb has been used here. So this is participle. And one thing is that it being a dark night, I could not see anything. You have to keep in mind, could not has been used here for I take could not, and if I write being, only being a dark night. So it will be wrong because there are two subjects. So there must be two actions. So it being dark night, it means that it has been used for dark night. It has been used for dark night. So being is participle here. It means that being always takes subject. I could not because subject plus verb, subject plus verb. Two doers, two verbs. Suppose next example I give you. Being ill, I could not go to a school. Being ill, being is verb here. I could not go to a school, could not go is verb here. So one subject and two actions. Then you must write one subject only. If the two actions took place, there must be two subjects. So it must be used. If you write only being a dark night, it will be wrong because being verb must take subject. Subject plus verb, subject plus verb. I could not, subject plus verb, it being subject plus verb. So being must be used after it because there are two subjects here. Dark night, I for could not and dark night for it. So there must be subject plus verb, subject plus verb. If you write being a dark night, I could not go anything, I could not see anything. It will be wrong because being is verb here and it takes subjects. Dark night, we will have to use it for being because subject plus verb. Subject plus verb, I could not see anything. Two subjects, two verbs. You have to keep in mind two subjects, two verbs. So being must be followed by it. If you write it, it will be right. If you write not it, it will be wrong. Next example, while sleeping in the train, a thief removed my luggage. Subject is thief here and removed is verb here. Who removed? A thief removed. Subject plus verb, removed has been used for the thief. But while sleeping, who was sleeping? The thief was sleeping? Not. I was sleeping. So, sleeping must take verb. As subject plus verb, a thief removed. Who was sleeping? You will have to write while I was sleeping. While I was sleeping in the train, a thief removed my luggage. So sleeping must be followed by I. Sleeping must be written after I. While I was sleeping, because the thief was not sleeping. According to the first sentence, while sleeping in the train, a thief removed my luggage. It means that a thief was sleeping. It will be wrong. Who is subject here? I is. While I was sleeping in the train, a thief removed my luggage. It means that one subject, one verb, one subject, one verb. One subject, if two actions are done, there must be written one subject. If two actions are done by two different things, two subjects must be written. Thank you, students. Have a good day.